everybody. How are we all doing? I'm Loomis, and it is Minecraft Monday. And we have most of a storehouse. Like, you know, I mean, it looks bad, but like, a good 2/3 of the building still exists. I mean, it could be worse, right? Oh, what happened here? Did these catch fire, or did Nolan take up the rails for some reason? Take my way to bed for now. Well, I mean, the chimney's still intact, so at least we can keep the fire going inside. Okay. Let me have a look here. I haven't got most of my stuff with me, because I was mid-building project when the fire started. Can rebuild it. We have the technology. Hey, Noellen, how are you doing? I mean, from this side, it barely looks damaged. So that's pretty from the other side. Sounds good. Do you know that these rails are missing, by the way? Were you doing work on this, or did they didn't catch fire, did they? Ah, good, okay. I need to build a new chicken enclosure now. Apparently I've already got a lot of fences in my inventory. Is this from me dismantling the rest of the enclosure? I guess it must be. I think maybe I'll make a start on that before I head out to the building site. Spend a little time in the village, you know? I mean, you spend too long on your own, you start to go quite mad. Huh. 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 Where do we want the enclosure? Where have we got some open space? Thinking behind the keep, maybe? Opposite the stables? But I don't know if that ground's marked for something. Do I need proper planning permission to use that area? Maybe somewhere over here would be better? The chicken's next to the marker. Clear out a nice section here. Maybe this little shelf above the bamboo. We got this bit here as well, actually. We need to do a bit of reshaping. This could be a good spot. Or maybe here? I'm liking this spot actually, next to the Age of Aquarius. Have I got a shovel? I do. What a surprise. We got here the chickens from the park. That's what people want when they're having quiet, relaxing time, right? The constant squawking of idiot birds. Who doesn't love that soothing, clucking sound? Maybe build right up to the wall. How's that sound? Yeah, maybe not right up to the wall. Is that not... You maybe not like the way that looks. I don't want to detract from this very pretty building. I think I'm overestimating the amount of space we'll need. Let's see. I need a few things to make this quite ready. Wish I didn't have my inventory full of this building material. Drawing up plans. We're gonna need quite a bit of wheat. I don't know if we have any in storage. don't know, here seems like a good place to stash a ton of dirt. Nobody's using this for anything, right? Nope. Sorry. No, my bad. I wasn't watching where I was going. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I know. It's a real mess up there. You're probably not going to be able to do your job for a few days, frankly. Yeah. No, where was I? I'll get some logs and I can do most of my work out there, I think. Getting late. I guess maybe I should do the wheat field while I'm at it. I'll have to check if it's actually done, to be honest, but I think I need a good chunk of wheat. That does look pretty much ready. Maybe I'll just do the small field. Trade the leftovers away. And then I've got the job of actually catching all of you little ones. Which I suspect will be harder than it would be in real life. Being in mind, in real life you can just pick up the chicken and heft them over the pen wall. Soothing drips of honey. Is there anything more relaxing than bees? I don't think so. What a naturally calming species. Hey, buddy. Okay, let's see. some seeds so I could bring the chickens over with them. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find more. Let's see. Six hay bales. Ah, there we go, that's how you make these. I bet there's a ton of these in storage. I always end up making more. Okay, so far so good. So let's see, I'm gonna want some wooden stairs. Yeah, that's plenty. And I don't know what these are called. Shutters? Are they trapdoors? Yeah, I think this is what I'm looking for. take these down. I need to leave space for the steps. There we go. Should do the trick. Add this leftover wood to all the leftover wood that we could have used instead of using this wood. Look at that. Everything I needed right there. Good stuff. Low in the sky. Move on to the next phase tomorrow morning, I guess. Sell this wheat on the way. I think I'm getting Artax and a bunch of leashes. Wow, that's an awkward conversation. Let past that one. Hey, Brian Hart. Didn't know you'd moved in here. Nice to see this place getting used. Maybe we'll catch them on the way back. Ah, here you are. Good stuff. Four leaves? Oh, yeah. Artax is still out at the forward base, isn't he? Why can't I put this horse saddle on a llama? I think you need like a blanket or something. What about you? Let's ride a donkey, that sounds fun. Everybody likes riding donkeys. back here. This is how real farmers do it. Pursuing a bunch of chickens from the back of their donkey. Big fluttering flock behind you. I think I've lost half of them. I'll grab you in a minute. Let me go see what happened to the rest of those leashes. Narellen will break my fragile bones if I lose any of them. I should have picked a slower donkey. What the? I didn't even go that fast! Come on! Ooh. Where are they now? I wonder if I have time to build a hospital before he gets here. Here we go. Oh, okay, they got stuck on this wall by the looks of it. In you come. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. Alright. So in the next set. One. Come here. Two. Three. Okay. Well, I briefly had three. Also lost another. Okay. There we go. That's four. Let's not go too fast. Can't help but notice there's only three of you. I knew herding chickens would be so difficult. They're not team players, I'm telling you. No! Get back here! Hold on a second. Excuse me. Can I get some seeds? No? Not a single seed in this field. I just need one. Unbelievable. Alright, so the chicken was lurking here. Is that... did he drop the leash here, or...? Chicken drop down there. Look, when Nolan gets here and immediately goes to check the leash count, and there's not enough leashes there, I'm just gonna say yeah, that's because we took them out to the out to the forward base. Obviously the leashes are out there, and he'll be like, shouldn't there be 6 leashes? And there's 2 at the forward base, and there's only 3 here. And I'm gonna be like, no, there was only ever 5 leashes. You're forgetting the one that Miki's got at Stars on Sea. Yeah, I have no idea where that one ended up. Thing's gone. Oh god, I found a single seed. Just gonna get these guys away from the entrance. No, this is probably the end for me. Heck, maybe I'll just go to own this. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell him that... if he asks about the missing leash, I'm going to tell him that I built a pyramid and used the leash to cap it. And then I'm going to look at him and go, problem? No! Guess I'm sure aren't happy about that missing, missing lead, are they? But if he gives me trouble about the missing lead, I'm just going to give him trouble about how the lighting system here is clearly not working for proper safety. Come back here, buddy. Where's the other one, you fiends? What, are you eating the leashes? Heck. I thought this would be easier on Donkey Bag, but I'm not sure it is. It's hard to go chicken speed when you're mounted. Okay. My donkey just kind of rode up there, and I don't know how, but it concerns me that chickens might do the same. Hmm. Come on, clucks. Whoop. In we come. In with a lot of you. It's actually way easier than using the leads. I thought this would be more difficult on account of they all come flying out when you open the gates, but they just follow me back in. They're good chickens. Come on, you two then. Whoop. I'm sorry? Okay, there is obviously a lighting situation in here. I'm gonna go to bed if I get attacked by something else. You don't think those things are spawning in the burnt out husk of the factory, do you? Is that why it's suddenly Monster City?
What happened to that lead,
Yeah.
man?
You're very loud. No, what lead? What lead?
Lead. Where is the fourth lead?
Probably at the forward base where we left our horses. Are you?
But
I
there
know
were
it.
2 over there.
Are you?
Four.
You counting Miki's lead? Her horse is up there at Stars on Sea.
It is, but I wasn't counting it.
I bet Badger has a lead as well. You didn't consider Badgers, did you?
I didn't know.
Well, there you go. An entirely proper number of leads in storage. And anyway, I think a bigger issue is the lack of appropriate lighting currently in Chasm B. The safety going on at the moment is entirely inappropriate. In the past 10 minutes, I've been attacked by a creeper and a skeleton right in the heart of Chasm B.
That's entirely impossible. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying there needs to be an inquiry into whether the current lighting situation is properly safe.
Hi.
Hi.
To be fair, you do have a habit of knocking lights out.
They should be proper. Oh, they should be better secured. Look at this. Look at this. This new gaping hole here. You wanna know where I was stood at the time? About in the middle of that crater. Just throw that one out there.
Why did you summon a creeper? I don't understand. You know how dangerous they are.
Yeah. Yeah. My working theory is that they came out of the burned out husk of what used to be our factory/warehouse.
I mean, that is possible. That would make sense.
Mm. And to think, you are a fire safety officer.
At some point, I'll have to give my report, I guess, into the fire.
Mm. Write up your findings. Was this avoidable?
Yes, is the short answer.
Were all proper measures taken?
I mean, I've got some safety recommendations too, of course.
Ah, that's good to hear.
Like, I think we have to stop the unsafe practice of using planks, not planks, using slabs, flooring.
Ah.
Hampered the firefighting efforts.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, obviously, like stone slabs is fine, but wooden slabs. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily advise using stone slabs either. It is funny, by the way, to walk into a storehouse and see open sky. Oh yeah, there's a big hole. Oh, that's my next job. I'm going to finish tinkering with the railway, and then I'm going to rebuild the factory.
Glad to hear it.
What was once a crude thing will be a palace of industry. That you wouldn't even imagine. I have to start a few more fires to get things, undergoing. Well, naturally, of course.
Fires of industry or regular fires?
Both, probably.
Hey, Badger.
No.
The music of incredible success. It's the grand opening of our new chicken enclosure. So it's long past time that the old enclosure that Tyson built was replaced. Modern ethical standards no longer allow such practices.
That's very true. We can't do that anymore.
Look, over here. And you. Come on. Oh no, there's a chicken in the, come on. In the bamboo enclosure, and I can't get into it, and I'm not convinced it can get out, frankly.
Oh, is it gone in almost where all the bamboo's growing?
Yeah.
It belongs to the bamboo now.
Hmm. It's been claimed. I can see it trying to get to me. It's matching all of my movements. They can't figure out how to get through. Here we go. Yeah. So how you doing, Badger? What's going on? Are you joining us tonight? Peaceful day? Sounds good.
Eek.
Oh? What happened at lunch?
You're not supposed to eat a disaster, anyone knows that.
Hmm.
It's definitely darker in here than it was. Similarly, a lot of
Yeah.
torches got washed away because of the water just pouring through the floor.
Yeah. Whoop. Last one. Come on.
Came in here for something. Scaffolding. Ah, that's what I came in here for. A precious scaffold.
Hmm. Hmm. I see, Badger.
Oh, could be from the ruins of the roof. That's where monsters could have been spawning too.
Ah.
Because now that there's the roof space between the ceiling and the roof, isn't there?
Hmm.
And that, of course, is now exposed to the air and is completely dark.
Ah. You coming in, Piggy? Can pigs not use doors? Are they too wide? Don't look too wide. Oh, I misread your thing. Do the check and then freeze. Selected nachos as your main. Nachos are the side of nachos.
That jacket tater, the side of jacket tater.
Yeah.
By the way, you had that and you had the temerity to rib me about eating a lot of taters.
I ordered that because you wouldn't, so that you could live vicariously through me.
In which case, I appreciate it.
Oh, there you are. So I lost my donkey.
Losing leashes, losing donkeys. When will this madness end?
Oh no, we added it up. There's the right number of leashes, and anyway, Badger might have taken a donkey up to Badger's Folly. You know how he is, taking things, moving them around.
That's true. Yeah, there are like several torches missing, so that could be where the creepers are coming from.
Yeah, makes sense. Do I have... No, I guess not. I thought I had music coming from two sources for a minute there. Doesn't seem to be the case.
Huh. Good. Doom.
Badger claims to have stolen no donkeys. Have you borrowed any donkeys? Did you purchase any donkeys? We call it a night?
Sure.
Because, whoop.
There's a zombie.
Yeah.
Haha! Don't mind if I do.
I put down a block of andesite in dissatisfaction at how that played out.
That showed me.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ.
Yeah.
Teamed your own horse, nice. What's your helmet?
Stole it from the zombie. It's very nearly destroyed though, so I'm gonna store it away. Stole me bonds. Of course, Loomis fail. Yeah, there seems to have been a load of torches missing, and I don't know why. Like, the space where they would be is there, but the torches not.
What, like just around the village, or are
Yeah,
you talking about in the storehouse?
around the village. I've been losing torches,
I don't think so.
You know, and you kept saying the other week, like, where's these torches come from? Why do I have torches in my inventory? I'm not accusing. I'm just...
Yeah, maybe something knocked them over and I just picked them up as I rode past. I mean, I don't know, were they properly secured?
Well, so obviously the fire started in the trial of the new incinerator. Which is, experiments using materials found in the nether, so bold.
Yeah.
And then it spread through the, although it was, stone floors, so it should have been immune. The stone walls of that floor, it should of course have been immune. It spread through the timber framing of the building. to where it was able to ignite the wooden portions of the first floor.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just fell off there.
How long are those rated for in the case of a fire?
The wood,
Hmm.
not very long. Turns out,
Hmm.
not long at all. Went up so much to it.
Yeah. Reminded me of my last fire safety seminar at the hospital,
Oh, yeah.
when they were talking about how long the walls were rated to last, and they were pointing at these walls and saying, so obviously these ones are not fire rated to modern standards. The fire would come through them almost instantly, offering us absolutely no protection. These doors here also have not been replaced by the fire doors that are currently considered standard in fire safety, so they're not rated for nearly long enough. And up there is the it's like a crawl space that would easily carry the fire throughout the building. So you know, that's not to modern safety standards either.
To do all the inspections of my office now every week.
Yeah.
Fire safety. Like, something to do every month, something to do every week. And then the office fire marshal. A dude, like ages ago, a dude came to when I worked in admissions, came to check on the seals, because doors at the hospital, like in a lot of modern buildings, have these kind of smoke seals, so that in the event of a fire, smoke can't get round the door, right?
Yeah.
And they also have a thing in them that's supposed to expand in the event of if the door reaches a certain temperature, they expand and stop you opening the door, essentially, so that you can't just like walk into a fire.
Yeah.
Such is the intention. And the dude came to examine them, and we were just like, yeah, this doesn't work at all. Like this particular door, yeah, they're not sealed like even slightly. They're not stopping smoke or fire or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Great. That's very, very reassuring. No, wait, the opposite of reassuring.
Yeah.
Alarming. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, speaking of alarms, those don't work either.
I believe. You know, start with a bit. And work on from there. Why?
Yeah.
Wow. I just realised we've got 6.5 stacks of oak slabs.
Yeah.
A lot of oak slabs.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell you where those came from.
Sure.
Like, I'm 90% sure they were me. But I don't know what I made them for.
Didn't you go through a phase of accidentally making slabs?
That sounds like something I would do.
You know, people have phases of things, don't they? You know, different
Yeah.
hobbies and whatever.
Yeah, I think it was. I think I'm remembering now. I think it was when I was building the flats. I wanted to make like a couple of slabs, 1 or 2 slabs, and I absentmindedly shift-clicked with like 500 planks in my inventory, and it naturally turned them into as many slabs as possible.
How could it not?
Cluck cluck. Come on. What are you doing?
I accidentally destroyed your sign.
Ah. The memorial sign?
Yeah, I'll chuck you one if you want to redo it.
Unbelievable. Not only did you start the fire, but now you've destroyed the sign, memorializing it, thus mocking everyone who perished as a result of your careless actions.
I mean, you have to dress yourself, though. And I'm sure you're a man of science. Do you not believe that some sacrifices have to be made, some costs have to be paid in order to further our collective knowledge?
Well, yes, but you told me that further safety was quite unnecessary and that you'd done the calculations yourself.
Did I say? Not necessary, Doctor. Say, you get the self-confidence of a mad scientist Doctor Who villain.
Yeah. You didn't start the fire? Not technically correct. I mean, I didn't start the fire.
Too shy.
Hey, come on, man. You can relax a little bit. You can say anything around us. Be relaxing to blow it all up. Stop boosting TNT en masse. Let's blow up the whole village, yeah, no more responsibilities. We'll just live in mud huts.
What's the meme? It's like the return to monkey or return to...
Yeah.
What's the call there? Should I do solid? Maybe I'll put some more windows in.
Maybe you should, what about some proper ventilation? What about those, trapdoor shutters? We could put some of those in the walls.
Oh, that's true.
Get a bit of airflow. This game does not accurately capture the chicken sprint. Yeah. Yeah, look at them slowly moving towards me as I gesture with food. They should be hurtling at me. Wings spread. Necks down. S-foils locked into attack formation. Grace and Fury like mini dinosaurs. Yes!
Who's Grace and Fury, though?
Well, they did the Velociraptor animation from Jurassic Park.
Ah, God.
That's what a chicken moves like when it sees you've got seed in your hand. It is exactly like a Jurassic Park Velociraptor sprinting towards you.
Did they base it on chickens? Is that what happened?
I would imagine so, yes. But the association goes the other way around for me. Oop. Oh. No, you don't. No. Oh, I'm being overrun.
By chickens or by enemies?
Enemies. I'm amongst the giant trees. I've been. One of the chickens bought it.
Alright.
Oh no, creeper! I'm at the giant trees next to the keep. A creeper, a skeleton, and a giant spider just came running out at me.
Where from? Did you see where from?
It looked like just amongst the trees.
It is darker amongst the trees than anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So otherwise the mushrooms wouldn't grow. Hold on, I see the villain now.
I got those 3. I don't know if there's more. Man, I almost lost my donkey in that. Tiny, angry, completely brainless. That is a good summary of a chicken.
Yeah, it's just like torches missing at random.
Mm-hmm. Is it possible that you forgot to fill in some of them when you first set the place up?
Possible, but unlikely. I did the calculations myself.
And how do you explain this discrepancy?
Saboteurs. But if it's 80s Doctor Who, by the power block that is opposed to the one we are aligned with. Because they don't want to say Soviet Union. Peter Davidson, who played the Doctor in the 80s, talks about that. About how they'd say all these like weird things that are clearly meant to be. Well, they're clearly them avoiding saying the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
And you've got, yeah, inverted commas, futuristic stories that aren't really very futuristic.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the woods at night from now on.
Probably wise.
Yeah. I was tempted to suggest something radical, like maybe we should sleep at night.
Interesting. Don't think I'll catch on.
Yeah.
And do you really want to lose all that productivity?
Any moment you spend not working is money down the drain.
Exactly. Mr. Vance says, friends, family, religion. These are 3 demons you must slay if you wish to be successful. Not being attacked again, eh? At some point it's just carelessness. There's not being attacked again, eh? At some point it's just carelessness.
Not just now. The night's young.
What are the actual dimensions of the factory?
So there's the forward-backward dimension, the side-to-side dimension, and then there's up and down. Like, I don't think we've instituted anything fancy, just the standard 3.
$13 by $13. What an odd.
Hmm.
I wonder why. I mean, I suppose it's just because that fits the chest neatly in the pattern that he'd got laid out.
Yeah.
Seems like an odd set of dimensions, doesn't it?
Correct, 13 is in fact an odd number.
Thank you. Not just a pretty face, you know. Ah.
Is it possible that this 13 by 13 factory... significant amount of rotten flesh, the golems are doing their work. Unlike a certain light man that I could name.
There's no danger whatsoever. Be entirely relaxed.
Yeah, is it possible that this 13 by 13 factory is in fact deeply cursed, and that all misfortune that we have encountered since settling in Chasm B is a direct result of that factory?
Yes, I believe that's entirely possible. You don't have to remember what your sign said, do you, Lewis?
In memory of the Great Fire and then the date. Would have been a week ago. So the 7th?
There you go.
Is the factory 13 blocks high? And if not, can we make it so? In you come, Piggy.
Oh, we were counting the floor because Tyson put a floor down and then built on top of it. It's not far off being 13 high.
Ah!
Huh?
Yeah, pig enclosure had a go at me.
Oh.
Why are the... Why, what? Are pigs getting out of the pig enclosure somehow? I've just put a pig in the pig enclosure and there's 2 now. But earlier on I put a pig into the pig enclosure and there was 2.
Interesting, if true.
I'm just putting the same pig in there over and over again, is what I think's going on.
Right. I wonder if we've got enough blocks now to place the floor.
Cannibal pigs. Oh no. I mean, early on I saw the butcher and the pig just stood there staring at each other. So,
So, do we want to just keep the windows above eye level in the factory, or do we want them a little bit bigger?
Just above eye level? This should be dinky little, like top of the wall windows for maximum authenticity.
Sure.
You shouldn't be able to like see the outside or anything.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Lady Meow? What are the haps?
Ah, yeah, that's impressive, alright.
So it's a bold statement, which I'm sure will be very quickly proven to be false, but I think I've got all the chickens in the new chicken enclosure.
That's crazy.
It's just crazy enough to work. Nope, I found a chicken.
Well, he did say it was proven instantly wrong. So, yeah.
Hmm.
Very, very precinct of it. Oh man. Let's do the floor next.
I'd forgotten about the host of chickens living around the enchanting tower.
Ah, oh yeah, there's tons over there.
Yeah. They say there used to be people.
Do you think it's connected to my habit of just yeeting eggs in that direction?
That sounds distinctly possible. Hopefully we'll have less eggs layering every inch of floor in the village once all the chickens are in the enclosure, but nonetheless I would encourage you to stop hurling eggs all over the map.
I've been doing that for a long time. Somewhat of a custom, really.
Just dump them on the ground and leave them for somebody else to pick up, like the rest of us do.
See, if you let me build that incinerator. Lad. Having already done so, I'm burning down a building with it. And a treehouse, and a chicken enclosure.
Yeah.
That.
For fire? Well,
There was that.
yeah, there was remember how we used to have a big wooden building here, and now we've got a halfway constructed stone building? Yeah. So that happened.
I accidentally destroyed a chest.
Oh. Which one? Was it full of stuff?
Oh, it's only torches.
Okay.
Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to do some serious. No, no.
Oh.
Got to do some shenanigans, Loomis.
Oh boy.
Problems have become apparent.
Well, look now, but your stone building appears to be on fire too. As long as the smoke's coming out of the chimney and out instead of coming out of everywhere, we're probably okay.
Oh, the floor was wooden in the storehouse. I mean, downstairs, but not upstairs, that's obviously. Yeah. So, if we replace the. It's gonna be a little bit. If we replace the dangerous slab floor with planks, there's not enough room for the chest to open. So we're gonna have to raise the whole building by a block. Which is fine, but is also a chore.
Yeah. All the machinery is going to need to be lifted and rebuilt.
I'm gonna have to. All this framework I've done, I'm gonna have to redo.
You know, it's important that we invest some more money into Yeah, it's important that we invest into improving the fire safety of our factory, because think of the amount of work hours that have been lost while it's out of action.
True.
Time is money.
It is. You're quite right. Okay.
Yeah, I think I know the one leading me out.
Yeah, another one.
For the second time, I declare that all chickens within the village now lay within the enclosure.
There's a chicken over here, dude. By the
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go,
I
look.
see it. Hold on! Hold on!
What? Oh. What's up? Hey, there's one here too!
I
Like
know
normal, there's these two chicks.
I know a baby chicken when I see it.
I really hoped that they were gonna hatch when I started wanging them around. Oops.
Those windmills, hazy little sticks on the horizon, what terrible eyesores. And they one power station. What power station? I kinda like the windmills myself.
Wind turbines, I believe, is the
Yeah.
correct
They're milling electricity.
This I agree with.
Every time. Every time you go out there, she'd say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
I can believe that. Experienced
And,
grandparents as well.
we were on holiday one time. For some reason, I ran car with my brother and sister-in-law. And we decided, we were going past some wind turbines. So my brother's like, so we're quite a busy road, or whatever, like out the middle of nowhere, so there's nobody really about. But a fast road, I should say. And he's like, let's pull up, let's put the window down and see if they really do make the noise people claim they make. So we did, and like, you just got like a faint hum.
Some people just aren't ready for progress. I think we should sleep for the night.
Sure. Hopefully this stuff won't have despawned by morning.
Illumus of fail says ZZZ.
And under the blades in case one fell off.
I mean, the giant spinning blades, I can see why you'd be alarmed.
Yeah, I guess so. You stuck, buddy?
No, I'm alright there.
Okay. Just wanted to check. I worry about you.
Thank you.
Thrice now I have spoken, and thrice now I say that all chickens within the village lie within the enclosure.
Also, indeed, have you read?
Son of a...
That wasn't even me. Yeah, so this was going to be a massive chore.
Yeah.
Less of a massive chore than I feared.
Huh.
I meant to do a bit of a right side Fred with the doors.
Yeah, I can sympathise with the rational fears. And so, my dad parked the car under a giant bridge so we could look at the river. And I was very distressed that the bridge was going to fall down on us.
Do you ever feel a bit weird when you go under a bridge?
Yeah, it was very unsettling. It was like one of
It's
these.
gotta be safe, but
Yeah. It's like one of these massive motorway bridges or something. It was huge. And you can just drive down the side and park up next to the river underneath the bridge. And it felt very weird.
afraid these stairs are gonna have to go. They no longer match up with the new floor level.
Can we not build them up a level?
Sure. Maybe, you gotta get estimates for that though. That's added building work, isn't it?
Come here.
Chicken?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get the paperwork done.
Well, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe the stairs aren't really necessary. It's not a thing we should follow up on. We'll just not have any way to get to the upper floor.
That's the spirit.
I think that's an excellent cost-saving measure, to be honest.
Well, true.
Think how much money we'd save if we just didn't run the factory at all.
Well, there is that. To be honest, that's not on like actual real-world business decisions.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, there's a famous example, which is famous in very limited circles, of a coal mine in the UK. I know, coal, boo. Missing a piece of picking stone has gone missing. How can it have gone missing? Oh, right, maybe. I don't know where it is. And I want this one more though. Why can't I get them anymore? And it was designed to be like super efficient. He's got like 4 shafts, and it was designed with the latest in mining technology in mind. With these 4 shafts and all this stuff. And basically the Tories got in, as happens, and decided that it wasn't very efficient having 4 mine shafts, so they just got rid of one, and do various decisions that were just supposedly about saving money, but actually didn't.
Yeah.
And then came to the decision that the best way to save money would be to produce less coal, because then they wouldn't be making it, spending as much money on like miners and infrastructure and stuff.
Yeah.
So they'd save money by mining less coal.
Yeah.
Which, of course, at which point they started making less money because they weren't selling as much coal. So they decided the way to tackle that was to sell less coal, because then they'd be able to reduce the costs.
Yeah.
And then they found they were making less money, so they decided to maybe you guess where this is going. And eventually they just shut it.
It's presumably the original goal to begin with.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That was the plan. Do you want a bit of an irrelevant soapbox that probably nobody really thinks about, but it's something that bothers me a lot?
Go for it.
I've fallen down. Now I'm stuck. Oh well. Britain had a lot of state-run industries in the past before Thatcher, and I was like, well, why were they always like badly run compared to like those on the continent? You know, like France and Germany and stuff, where they're like models of success.
Yeah.
And it's because they were always obsessed with the idea of economy. Like everything must be run economically. That was the main aim.
Yeah.
Everything must be run economically, not like providing a good service, not like doing things best, but running them economically. So they were like cheaping out and everything all the time.
Yeah.
And I turned to my dad and I'm like, why is that? And he's like, why do you think? I was like, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then pointed out that whenever you saw interviews with the people running them, they always sounded exactly the same because they all went to the same schools, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the drill.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a bit of an irrelevant soapbox.
I remember reading quite a while ago about in the States they tried out a new they had like a new committee investigation kind of group to look for corruption and wastage in the budget.
Oh yeah.
And you know, as a test, as sort of a test thing, they gave this group, like I think it was, they gave them $1 million to work with to fund their investigation, and the group recovered $100 million of lost and wasted funds in 1 year.
That's a hell of a return.
And in their report, they stated they believed that if with a higher starting budget, they could recover significantly more. Anyway, the next year they were shut down as a cost-saving measure.
Of course.
Yeah.
Ow.
You know, can't be spending $1 million on committees and investigations when you've got so much wastage in the budget.
Well, that's it, isn't it? You gotta be logical about these things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that is horrifying. So there's a chicken stuck in the airlock, and I'm just a baby chicken. And I'm just trying to get it free. There we go. But in order to do so without shenanigans, I tried to lure all the chickens to the other side of the pen with some seeds, and just the tidal wave of chickens that flew towards me. Like legitimately, the wave of chickens picked up my my donkey and carried it along with them on the back of this ocean of chickens.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. Man, I thought I was making this this pen too big, but could actually do with being just being a touch larger.
Already proven too small.
Yeah, I didn't realize quite how many chickens there were in the village.
Someone's probably been yeeting eggs around that. Like, I don't know who would do that, but that's someone else.
Yeah, I'm asking you once again to believe that I've caught all the chickens and put them in the enclosure.
How does that mean, by the way? I also like that I am no longer asking.
Yeah.
Click. Probably pretty dangerous up here, I guess.
You're wearing your scaffolding and your high vis.
Yeah. Take appropriate precautions.
Yeah. I'll be wearing those feather fall boots that I bought for you.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, I am.
Good,
Cat,
that's
yeah.
a great relief.
Black and white cat, which makes me think of Postman Pat, who was, famous for having a black and white cat.
Hmm.
You much into Postman Pat when you're alive?
Yeah. I watched. Oh my god. How? Are you still eating eggs? Is this a prank? Am I being hazed?
I haven't actually eaten eggs in a while.
I gotta just come across a group of 5 of them, and I can see at least 2 more on the horizon.
For once, not me.
Hmm. At least not immediately, you.
Oh yeah, like, and I could have done it previously.
Hmm.
This could be like a sequelae of things I've already done.
Yeah.
But it's not currently. It's not actions of current Neuron. Maybe of past Neuron.
Oh. How about you, Skellington?
That one's to go steady, Keep causing all this trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I
There's a
watched...
bad reputation.
Yeah, I watched some Postman Pat when I was younger. I don't know that I could answer detailed lore questions, but I'm familiar with the concept.
Who was your favourite character and why was it Dead Glenn?
I mean, he's mostly the only character I remember, other than Pat himself, to be honest.
Not even Jess?
Hmm. Yeah, I remember Jess.
Arguably the other main character.
Yeah. It's salt of the earth, old Tad.
Exactly! Evening, Pat! Is that fantastic?
Yeah.
He's just like so needlessly broad and it's great.
Yeah.
He's all how do? That appeals to me for obvious reasons.
Hmm.
Just for all this stuff. Oh, this is a... No, I do not. I do not have enough room in my bench for all this stuff.
Yeah,
That's a lot of XP.
The chicken enclosure is going to need expanding.
That's turned to chaos very quickly. Oh man, oh boy, oh no. Okay.
How do you feel about an alternate universe where chicken boys rode donkeys across the plains, herding great flocks of chickens?
Broadly in favour.
Mm.
I mean, that sounds great to me.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone likes cowboy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Work? Yes. Well, the real question is, how is this actually set up? How did it function? Conveyors. Wait, no, it was higher up. It was higher up than this. You know the elaborate device that was set up on one side of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
Oh my gosh, how horrifying is this? Just surrounded. This is how I end. It's pinned against the wall by this circle of this circle of chickens. This mass. While my donkey rears and makes terrifying noises.
Still, they just press in around.
Yeah.
I'm imagining kind of some Dawn of the Dead type scenario.
Yeah. The clucking, the terrible clucking.
Do you mean? So there's a single furnace. Oh, let's blow this anvil first. One on the floor. Do that. Yeah, there we go. That went there, I think.
Yeah, man,
Oops, I did blow the anvil in the wrong place. There were another farmer as well in bottom part, but I can't remember. How much deal was? He's obviously not as memorable as Ted Glenn.
Yeah.
But who could be? How do, Pat? There we go. Deploy it.
We've reached the point where not just the clucking is a constant sound, but the laying of eggs is just this ongoing thing. Just this constant pop, 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 pop.
What a bizarre turn of events.
Yeah. Come on, Piggy. Let's take you to the pig pen.
Okay, well I've redone the floor. I've raised the ground floor by a block, and now I got to do the same to the upstairs. Keep these on me. Got some glass for the windows. My beloved scaffolding. This has turned into more of a to-do than I'd expected, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a quick job. Like all quick jabs, it's not at all quick. I missed it. There we
Oh well, it'll be worth it once we've got a new improved factory.
go. What I should do as well at some point is take a break from this to do a lot of farming. I mean, everything's ready. We're losing money by letting it just stand in the field like that.
Yeah.
Ah! Fell off the roof. This is my wand. 3 double chests full of eggs. Crazy, innit?
Yeah. Whoop!
I'll deal with all that when I'm tidying up the whole thing. Still carrying an unnatural amount of soil around with you, by
No, I put it into storage somewhere entirely inappropriate.
the way. Cool. This I expected.
Come on, chickens. Down you come. Come on. Whoop.
How much of that did I lose over the side? Bah! Not all that much. How pleasing.
I'm really optimistic that this is the last group of chickens. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
What would be funny is if I put in the framing back in, accidentally put it back in at the same height that I took it out at. That'd be pretty funny.
That'd be a classic. Oop. Alright, we'll do another loop, see if I can find any more.
Alright, that I think raises the. Got one spare. That should raise the floor height by 1. Broke the wrong window.
I wish you weren't breaking any windows.
What can you do when the urge comes over you to break windows?
Heck.
Heck?
Oh, I'm just falling off of things.
Okay.
Not an immediate concern. It's okay, I was wearing my feather fall boots.
You're good.
And
Best not to go with them.
yeah. I just want to reassure you that I was able to recover the third lead. So now we're back up to our full amount.
Not say having lost a fourth or anything crazy like that.
Nope. Got three leads in reserve, same as always.
Press X to doubt.
Oh.
Three panes shy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real dark in here now. It's pretty dangerous. I should probably do something about that.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want is like a creeper going off in here. Could you imagine?
Yeah. It'll probably be the end of Minecraft Monday forever. I mean, there'll be no recovering from that.
Oh man! Oh no! There's a fire. Fantastic. You'd think that was set up if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Don't know how devastating a fire would be while the building is well and truly ablaze. Like very seriously ablaze, like visibly, seriously ablaze. So I've restored the basic structure.
Okay.
Well, I say restored. You couldn't really call this a restoration. An improvement. An inspiration, if you will. Oh, so hideous, it's great. What an impressive structure. Just look at it so far. It's horrible. Hello. Oh, that's great, just that. Probably improvement. Hi.
Hi.
Tinkering or something. Yeah, that's better. And Right down to floor height, yes.
Riding my donkey through all the crops and.
Probably not good for the crops though.
Well, it's not really about what's good for the crops.
So I believe. Oh, that's gonna upset everybody, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, it did just an oppressive, grim structure. I mean, that should be at least put like windows in the storehouse. I'll leave that exposed to the outside world.
I mean, if it was our building, we'd do this completely differently. To be a lot prettier, to blend in a lot better. But I mean, this is a Tyson structure, and to be honest, it's how he would want it.
That's true. All we've done is develop it further. What do you think to having the stone bricks come all the way down to the floor, by the way?
Instead of the cobblestone base?
Yeah. Tried it on these two sides.
Yeah, works for me.
I mean, without the roof, especially, it looks like some brutalist architecture, doesn't it?
Again, like Tyson would have wanted it. He was the brutalist of our group.
That's true. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Not a fan of brutalism. But like you say, not ours as such. It's just Tyson's originally. All we've done is expand upon it.
I mean, I think at this point we've Ship of Theseus did, but.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But nominally,
yeah.
It's a Tyson building. How can you do this to me, Loomis? You now know what I must do.
Oh?
Before I go for a quick break. Where are you?
Hold on, I'm putting my donkey away.
Oh, wow, you really? Quite a long way. You can't just put temptation in somebody's path and expect them not to take it.
I don't like going near the stables anymore. The llamas make a noise like they're in pain, and I keep getting scared.
Understandable.
Keep thinking they're under attack.
I could keep going like,
yeah. But that's just them expressing their dissatisfaction with the world, I guess. Yeah, I can sympathize. No! No! No!
Then why did you give them me?
I didn't give them you!
You left them where I were working. A whole stack of eggs. You knew what I had to do. Indeed, how could I not?
You should have just left them where they were. Eventually they would have disappeared and not been a problem anymore. That's how I deal with all of these things.
There's a wooden staircase and a stone building and then scaffolding. It really does look like it's like a work in progress.
Yeah.
Which I quite like. It's so hideous though. Just a big stone cube. Even though it's got the windows and the different coloured stone edging, it's still just a big stone cube. I'll take a quick break and then I'll be back and I'll probably finish this off and do some farming.
Can you make iron fences and iron stairs? This should be a horrific metal gantry.
Oh Should. You can make iron railings. You can't make fences, but you can make iron railings.
Okay.
I don't think you can. I think you can only make stairs out of wood or stone. I don't think you could like make them out of iron blocks or something. Worth a try though. We'll have a look.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Hopefully very soon.
Yeah, same. See you all shortly. And we're back. Let's check in there, and maybe I'll get to do something today that isn't herding chickens. Hey, Badger, there was no break music? Not at all, like the break started without music, or did the music start and then stop?
Sometimes you can run out of music.
Yeah. It's supposed to loop it, but if it reaches the end of the playlist, it just kind of seems to stop, and then it starts it fresh the next time you go to that. It's now wearing ice block shoes. No, those are diamond.
Over.
Enchanted with Featherfall. He's as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our factory.
Ironically, in a huge fire.
Where'd the roof go? Where did the entire first floor go?
Oh, right, the fire.
Yeah.
Come on,
Thanks,
man.
Badger. The factory really is the prettiest viewpoint over the village. Largely on account of how you can't see the factory.
You know what they say about Parisians? Like going up the Eiffel Tower because it's the only place in Paris you can't see the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
One after this. The anecdote. Got that after this. That might just work. Ah, it's so hideous.
Yes, make iron bars. Block of iron. Yeah, no iron stairs. It's unfortunate.
Well, stone stairs, though.
Yeah.
Utopian. What we'd have to do is start him one block earlier than they are now, and that should take us up to the prescribed height.
Yeah. contemplating whether I could make a stairway out of iron trapdoors. So the most one that look like horrible iron gratings. I don't think it would really work.
I mean, assuming we can stand on them, we'd have to jump all the way up, which would be a bit of a...
Yeah. I mean, I think you can stagger them because, like, you can either put them at the top or at the bottom of a block, but then it's going to be really long.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Yeah, we got a job in the library now.
But you. People will be like, I would like 1 books, please. They're like, you cannot have the books. That's that.
Hast thou a library card?
They say, nay. And you say, then hie thee hence, Violet. Your nose is right itching. Hold on.
Meet me outside the library's back door half an hour after closing time.
How long do you think it'll be before people are like, incredulous about the existence of libraries?
Yeah. Are we talking from a advancement of technology and moving away from dead tree format, or are we talking about the Tories and the inevitable destruction of all public services?
I mean, I was just thinking about technology, but I mean, you're also not wrong. You know, there's that. Do you remember when David Cameron wanted people to just, instead of having like paid librarians, people to just do it for free? They stopped talking about big society after a while.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Is it because people were like, hold on now? First of all, I don't want to do it in my free time, and second of all, what about the people's jobs?
Yeah. What's about the significant amount of training involved?
Nah, it's just putting books on the shelf, dude. Don't talk up your role. But no, that's the attitude, isn't it? The attitude is, oh, it's just putting books on shelves, nobody cares.
Yeah.
But like, that's not what that is.
Sun setting.
You wanna kip?
Yeah. Go on the internet and they can Google book twice.
Neuralon says
Why need Libibble?
True.
What about people who have no internet and go to Libibble for computer? People would usually have 1 farrier and 1 librarian, both considered the village elders, and with equal say in who they go to war with. There you go then. Be deciding upon our enemies.
That's the role of the librarian. I hope you're ready for that kind of weighty responsibility. As this is woefully too few that I just collected.
I'll also have to protect our brothers from psychic attack. And
True.
command the company when the captain isn't available.
That is true. Keeping the records of all the campaigns and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Important work. So, a single giant roof would be too tall, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know it had a single roof before, but I think it was where it's staggered. Did it go up so many and then flat and then up?
Yeah, I think so.
So I could do that again. Or I could give it 2 roofs. Think about them apples.
I just suggest 17 mini rooftops, each with a tiny ballistae.
I'll take that under advisement.
Also, of course the downside is the librarian would inevitably insist they acquire books or even a library. Rarely was this command met with the same enthusiasm as "it's war then."
Let me try a thing, then you can tell me that you hate it. Or not. Maybe you won't hate it. Maybe you will. We'll see, I guess.
If I don't hate it, will you take it down?
Yes. Ow.
You're right up there?
Just fell off the roof and nothing to worry about. You think that would be something to worry about, but actually... So.
As long as you're wearing your proper safety gear. Hey, Tilcat.
Billy! Boop.
Oh.
Did I? Right. So they've leagues that were done briefly off stream. Leagues announced their new champion, haven't they?
Mm.
Ow, that was a big fall.
Yeah.
Seraphine already caused a stir.
I know they've been doing a lot of AR stuff with her.
That's why it's caused a stir. She's done a lot of posts about, you know, being worried about stuff and not feeling ready and feeling anxious and what have you. Fun through again. Stairs, man. I don't know why, but people are angry about it.
Yeah.
Maybe they feel like it makes light of people's actual struggles by having a fictional character have those struggles.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I feel real mad about it.
Oh.
Maybe because the cynical wheels of profit grind ever onwards.
Yeah.
I assume it's to do with the cynical wheels of profit grinding ever onwards.
Hmm. Like, is there particular problems that she has that people feel are being made light of? Because I feel like most League characters have a problem somewhere along the line. I mean, Callista was betrayed and caught in a horrific cataclysmic event that turned into a spirit of vengeance and caused her to rampage eternally against not evildoers, just wrongers. And to the point where she can't even remember her own name, only the cause of vengeance. And, you know, Mordekaiser still occasionally encounters people who aren't already dead, so, you know, we've all got our troubles to bear.
Well, that's true.
Draven's problem is that he's too cool? Yes.
That is true.
Hecarim sat on his horse for so long that he became his horse, yes.
Like that is definitely troubling, isn't it? Like you'd be like, this is you know taking a turn.
Mm.
Surely that doesn't work. Probably not. How would I make it work though? What's gone wrong? Something's gone wrong. I'll go with it, it's probably fine. Probably nothing to worry about.
Ease.
Bees! They're great, aren't they? Who
Yeah.
doesn't like bees? People with bee allergies, probably.
Mm.
I feel like they probably won't like bees very much.
I mean, they probably wouldn't be comfortable in their presence, but I don't know if that necessarily requires a dislike. I mean,
Oh, true. There's like a whole bunch of cats just running around in the village right now.
yeah.
That's right, 2 rounds. But yeah, we just, you know, like, like, talk to chat and then we'll carry on.
Yeah, I don't see any reason I couldn't, Badger.
Well, that's what's wrong.
I'd have to gather quite a swarm of bees first, though, if we're going to do it properly.
Done it wrong, Loomis. Damn it.
I'm disappointed in you. But you are better than this.
Fix it.
Yeah, I remember a lot of controversy about Kaiser when she was first released.
Oh, yeah. Is it because she didn't look like people expected?
Basically, yeah, they built her up as this really tough, scarred survivor who'd been through absolute hell, had been rebuilt as a living weapon, and yeah, all this stuff. And yeah, people weren't really expecting her to follow up on this, you know, scarred, horrific survivor backstory by being a beautiful young woman in a skin-tight bodysuit.
I mean, that's all I think of when I hear about grim survivors, but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that, I understand that.
Mm.
See why people are like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Maybe the real rations are the friends we made along the way. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love that meme, by the way. Think we have enough rations to reach the mountains? Lizard Folk Ranger. Maybe the real rations are the friends we made along the way. Well, hold on now. I suppose really people were expecting kind of like Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat. I know she probably predates Aaron Black, but he's the guy who's clearly a cowboy, who's been trapped in Outworld for years. So he's like his clothes are all kind of. He looks like Clint Eastwood, but with like tattered clothes and the arm of a wherever they're called, the dudes with blade arms.
Yeah.
That he's turned into a sword. Like people are probably expecting something of that nature.
Yeah.
Instead, you get a lady who looks like a mom.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, hold on now. This isn't right. Oh, my grim survivors, damn it.
Yeah.
Right, we're like, lol, 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 lol. Yeah, getting is the mother. Celerity was a bio.
It's a bit of a trope. You I can't tell whether you're saying that as a good thing or a bad thing. Are you saying they can get away with it because it's a bit of a cliche? Or are you saying it's kind of an ongoing thing that tends not to be done right?
Is it a trope or a cliche? Perhaps is the question there.
Yeah, I guess that's. Scar Survivor turned out to be amazing has kind of been done too often. We're too cynical for it these days. I think a lot of the issue was that scarred survivors of horrific real-world stuff were hoping for somebody they could identify more with.
Rather than glamorous guys.
Yeah.
I understand.
Like scarred survivors who are autorex. Yes, I mean, I prefer characters in general who are autorex. Again, you can identify with them. I mean, having played as Kaiser, there sure doesn't seem to be a lot of, trauma going on there.
Seems to be having a bit of fun, doesn't she?
Yeah, kind of seems like she's having a great time. Everything's good. Nothing bothering her.
Mind you, if you'd been raised in the void, you know.
Yeah, I get the idea that the place she is now is sort of ideal for her on account of it's not the place she was before.
Yeah, it's one of those like what's the thing I'm thinking of? Basically, where this character seems really upbeat and everything, and everybody's like, "Why are you so upbeat when things are terrible?" And they're like, "Because it's so much better than what I had before."
Yeah.
There could be someone who's like half angel or something like that.
Yeah.
Where bad things are happening, but they're like irrepressibly cheerful because hey, this is a good time for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cassidin's like mentally quite broken, isn't he?
Mm.
Because of all the deaths. What about a ridgeline? Loomis, I forgot about a ridgeline.
Mm.
I don't know how you feel about that, but I did.
I mean, generally I wouldn't be keen on it, but it is for the factory. Yeah, Hassan's just been... He's a great beloved hero amongst his people. He did all his stuff for Noxus, and now he's just been turned into a living weapon. With just enough feelings to not be happy about it.
To be fair, he weren't exactly stable before.
Mm. It's this what passes for war. Cyan is a lot of fun to play just for the lines he yells. I can get behind those. Why do I feel nothing.
It's because you're dead, pal. That's why.
Yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't take it well if you told him, so probably best not to say how. So yeah, what I say about people getting mad about Seraphine. I'm not sure exactly why, but I don't know if they thought it felt like making light of people's anxieties and worries and such. If you got a character expressing those, I don't really know enough yet to properly judge.
And I'm not remotely in the loop on this.
Maybe it should be. Then you'd have the tuppence halfpenny to throw around.
Yeah.
Actually, the fact that you don't know
I mean,
should make you more
yeah.
confident in what you want to say.
As I would say, I could have a reckon.
Yeah. What do you think about Seraphine, whom you admitted, by your own admission, know nothing about, Lewis?
Well, fall off.
Yeah, right from the top. Like so high up.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of characters in the League of Legends universe who have, you know, real problems, and you know, genuine trauma, bad things that happen, lots of actual troubles, and you know, a lot of people in the real world also have troubles. So I think it's very disrespectful that they're adding Seraphine into League of Legends as, you know, a champion, putting her on the same level as the other people with real problems, and therefore implying that, you know, her problems are the same as, you know, real problems. I think that's very disrespectful to the existing champions, to the player base, and to anybody who's ever had troubled times.
Interesting. Thank you. Non-specific.
Yeah, she doesn't have any problems, Badger. That's the issue.
Like the bits we've seen are like self-doubt, really. You know, I don't know if I can do it and all this kind of stuff. She got messages of support from Accolade, so I mean, who are we to judge? She's got like a photo. Yeah. She's all like VR, like VTuber type stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
And she's got like a notice board, not notice board, you know, the kind of thing. Of positive things people said about her, and you can see some of her signed, like Kelly and Kaiser and so forth. Encouraged her and what have you. People are real mad about it. Like real mad.
Yeah. Good lord, another Sona. The last thing we need.
People are saying that. It's like copied off Sona.
Yeah.
But I've not seen that. I've not seen the full reveal or anything. So.
Kind of Ariana too.
Yeah. Couldn't in-game dialogue. Who is Sona's biggest fan? Do you even know what an etwal is?
Oh no.
Looks.
Oh. Oh yeah, I think I have seen that.
I even know what an etwal is.
Is that Sona's instrument?
Yes.
Ah.
It's honestly not magic. She just plays really good music.
Yeah.
Like, literally anywhere else in Runeterra would call it magic. The Dacian's like, nah, don't worry, mate, it's not magic.
Hmm.
That'd be illegal.
Thinking on it. It occurs to me to wonder what Oriana's backstory is these days, since her old backstory would makes zero sense now with the new overarching law.
Hmm.
I
She's a
don't-
clockwork lady.
Hmm. Are you familiar with old law?
I'm not actually, no.
So the original Oriana was she was a ballet dancer,
Makes sense.
but this was back in the days when League was the fields of justice, where champions met on Summoner's Rift to resolve issues peacefully between nations as an alternative to war, commanded
Yes.
by neutral third parties, the summoners from outside this world.
The players.
Yes. Which I liked. I liked that meta touch. I thought that worked.
I think that is quite cool. I can see why they dropped it,
Yeah.
but I do think it's quite cool.
So yeah, Oriana was a ballet dancer, and one of the things she often did was,
Ballet dance, sure.
yes, well, she performed at the at Summoner's Rift and the various fields of battle
Ah.
as sort of the entertainment for the people who worked there and the audience and that. And she was a really huge fan of the various champions, and like collected all their autographs, knew everybody, was widely popular there, and always talked about how she wished she had that kind of talent. You know, she gets a modest audience as one of the greatest ballet dancers in the world, but people literally come from across the world to watch the champions fight. Everybody in the world knows every single one of their names. She wished she could be like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, the original Oriana passed away quite young, and her father, who worked in mechanics, decided to build the Oriana that we know today,
Ah.
who would be using the finest kind of hex tech technology to create a metal golem who would be both a flawless ballet dancer but also a warrior who could perform on the fields of legend, and thereby grant Oriana her dream.
Oh.
Except, the Summoner's Rift doesn't exist anymore, and all of that's non-canon. This is not a single part of Oriona's backstory that still works.
Yeah. That's true, yeah, it just doesn't work at all, does it? I think, Loomis, to that roof. If you don't mind taking a look around, let me know what you think.
Whoop. Ooh. Yeah, I like that.
I thought it were a bit factory-ish to have like two roofs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that works for me. I like it.
Because I'm not super sold on it, but if you're alright with it, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Also, I don't want to rebuild it. But like, if you weren't happy, I would. If you're like, nah, mate.
It's such an intensely oppressive building. It'll surely do good work to remind us of the horrors of capitalism.
Hey.
Plank versus Misfortune. Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. The fields weren't used to resolve personal issues. It was to stop wars between nations.
Got a lot of stone brick stairs in here. Didn't expect that.
They'd nominate champions to go onto the fields of battle on their behalves, and abide by the findings there rather than fighting a costly war. So the champions were technically neutral parties. Demacian champions would have to fight for Noxus, and that's part of the deal when you became a champion. But you also got a lot yourself by doing this, which is why they all got into it. Like the super loyalist ones are funneling the resources they get from being on the fields of justice back to their nation. Other people are getting different things, like Kale and Morgana, back in the old lore when they were aliens. I mean, Morgana came to Runeterra to fight on the fields of justice in order to procure war supplies to send back to her home planet, and therefore Kale was forced to do the same to keep the balance neutral. Hey, Burning. Excited to join us, have you? I thought you were... I got the impression you were happier talking to yourself in your own chat than hanging out with us. How are you doing? What's going on? They've nerfed Hackerim? Oh no, what have they done? Well, I appreciate the sentiment. It's nearly sunset again already.
This evening.
Yeah, they're all... I was looking for the cartographers. Guess they must be down at the well. Hey, Fredbot. You seen The Apprentice anywhere? No.
A bracket, maybe. Chains.
Yeah, it's gotta be a good way to keep the workers at their station.
They don't let you do that anymore. You have to just make it so that the working conditions are such that they can't leave. You're not actually allowed to compel them.
Yeah.
So those bleeding hearts and artists, you know. Pink Floyd reference.
We've all been there, Burning. I mean, maybe not specifically there, but in that region. Let's put this paper in storage. Yeah, I might head out in the morning and resume work.
You say you've been delayed long enough.
This foolish nonsense, burning down buildings and the like, I have no time for it.
Understandable.
You forgot to read things again? Oh no. What have you done this time? Is this more Hollow Knight?
definitely too high.
We were calling it a night when you're ready.
Sure.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ.
Fall Guys this time. Told you how to grab one and how to push blocks around.
Before you go out,
Who
will you
needs-
just nip up upstairs in factory? Ah!
Bye.
Tell me what you think of the lighting I'm working on, see if you like or not.
Oh, okay.
And if you like it, I'll implement it along the whole thing.
Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
So there'll be 9 essentially, which then I'll have a look and see if it's lighting everything up properly.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm a big fan of using lanterns over torches.
Me too. So obviously these on the floor I'd get rid of once I'd got the 9
Yeah.
lamps set up properly. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hmm. Yeah, who reads the instructions, Burning? Nerds, that's who.
Cool people, don't worry about such things.
Yeah.
I love the noise that the chains make, by the way. Who is it who sells lanterns? BT does.
The librarian. Scholar.
So how are you trying it? You might
Yeah.
want a pickaxe maybe rather than an axe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what would break it. Are these destroyed when you... Did you pick one up?
No. Maybe it's because you used an axe instead of a pickaxe.
Hmm.
Find this librarian. See, I guess we'll have to find out more about Seraphine and see if people's rage is justified. Spoilers, it's probably not. But
Yeah.
it might be.
I mean, it might be. I mean, looking at League's recent track record of new champions, I mean,
Would this be the first time, though, it was not a rules issue that made people really angry, but rather just something to do with a character that I don't understand?
yeah.
How many lanterns do I need? About 10? Let's buy 10. Thank you, good sir. I mean, Samira is just a different take on Siva.
Yeah.
It's like an even more hard-bitten Siva.
Yeah.
A fair assessment.
Yeah.
Also, isn't am I right in thinking that Samira's crossblade once belonged to Sataka?
I don't know.
You know, the Ascendant Sataka, I should say.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't know that Samira had a crossblade.
No, it's Samira, sorry, Siva. I meant to say.
Oh. Yeah, I would think so.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't have any evidence to support this assertion, but it sounds very plausible to me.
Did you say you reckon?
Yeah. Given a good reckoning, that's what I think.
Because one of the splash texts you get says that the Hierophant of a particular city in Shurima claims to be descended from Sataka. Well, I'm sure that's the Ascended who owned the crossblade that. What's the name of it? Is that sufficiently lit up? A monster's gonna spawn in here? I don't know. I don't normally work with land.
It's hard to tell in daylight, but this looks pretty well lit to me.
I don't know.
Which Ascended liked cosplay?
Surely all of them.
Hmm.
Like if you were an Ascended,
Yeah.
like you're an immortal god warrior, right? Why wouldn't you be into cosplay? Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, makes sense.
You're just doing what you want then.
Hmm.
I do find the idea of the Ascended really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, would they be like superheroes essentially for their people?
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm kind of picturing. I'm picturing, you know, wherever the Ascended are, people are like flocking into the streets to see them, and you know, everyone knows their names.
Yeah.
It's Sataka, it's Renekton, Nasus, you know. Would there be merchandising?
Probably. I mean, if you think about it, there was basically merchandising of Greek and Roman gods.
Yeah. True.
You got a little statue to put in your house? Your favourites?
There was merchandising of medieval Christianity, so
Yeah.
so yeah. I mean, there still is. There still is, in the sense that, I mean, I've got a you've seen my Last Supper. It's from the Vatican.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's essentially merchandising, right?
Yeah.
Get your little statue of Jesus and the Apostles.
Mhm.
Makes it do a worse in the Middle Ages.
Went to the Vatican and survived. Last Supper painting. My friend went to the Vatican and all I got was eternal salvation.
I love that both because I can imagine it, and the idea he'd say all I got was still something. Thanks, I guess.
What am I looking at here? What did... Leave him be? Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe I should just not get involved in this, Badger. See ya, Burning. Thanks for stopping in.
Alright.
Yeah, have a good night. So I'm just in my boat, rowing my way out to the Nether Temple, and there's an iron golem in the river.
Huh.
Hmm.
See, what's he doing out there?
Just stood there, as far as I can tell. Watching the fish.
Oh wait, man. Hold on.
Hmm?
Either something brilliant's happened or something terrible's happened.
Oh?
The eggs are gone.
I checked earlier and they were there.
Just completely gone. Oh man, I don't know. Do you think a monster spawned in the night and trampled them?
I hope not.
Hey,
Oh!
they've hatched. That's 2. There's the 3rd. Yes, they've all grown up though. In the meantime, I never get to see a baby turtle.
Ah.
Ah, there's resources that you get when a turtle grows up as well that we missed out on. Oh, well. Still, the important thing.
Yeah.
Turtles.
We've got some turtles in the lake now.
I'll harvest some seagrass and then we'll have more turtles.
Ah.
There should be 4. I think there were 4 eggs, but there's 3. Wait a minute. This construction uses slabs.
Oh no. Which construction?
Yeah, chicken.
I don't know anything about it. That was probably made by Tyson.
Quick than everything in Tyson.
It's an outdoor structure. It's not a building. Fire laws don't apply.
True. Got me there.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
I know you've pulled your clock a bit whenever I've mentioned it, but I think the boys did a really good take on
Fail says ZZZ.
the merchandising of superheroes. I thought that was done really well.
Yeah, there's a big focus on it in Worm as well. You get there's all kinds of different superhero teams, but like the commercial ones is the big thing that comes up. And heck, even like the government-run ones are largely funded by merchandise stuff. The failure of the suits in the UK, one of the largest government-funded team, is largely because the government expected them to be funded on primarily by merchandise, and therefore applied them government funding appropriately. Except everybody hated the suits because the government decided them to be trendy and popular. So they almost immediately went under.
Is that because they're anything but trendy and popular?
Yeah,
They kind of haven't been designed by the government.
pretty much. I mean, certainly the naming convention was really boring.
Suits.
Like each person in it had a card suit and a number.
Ah, right, yeah, that is really boring.
Yeah, no superhero names, just... Like, each suit had a theme, and they used tarot suits as well. So you could sort of guess at a person's power from the suit they were in. And the position within it was kind of their rank, but that just means that, people within the suit are changing their number, which makes it even harder to identify them with it.
Yeah, that's rubbish. I'm honestly not sure if the storehouse is lit up enough. Still, that's an odd creeper explosion between friends.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're not government run, then being commercialized team is kind of your main source of funding. Being a superhero is expensive.
Yeah. Is that because of all the lawsuits?
There's equipment costs and all sorts as well.
Yeah, because when you start like beating people up, you probably incur some lawsuits, one would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, probably doesn't help.
Like,
I mean-
people don't like to talk about it, but Batman's just a vigilante.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire who beats people up for lulz.
Hmm.
They don't
It's
want
not-
you to know.
It's not for the lulz, it's because of his deep-seated emotional problems.
If it was for the lulz, it'd be terrible.
Hmm.
That
And instead
lulz
he's
is
a-
childhood trauma.
Yeah. Instead, he's not a violent sociopath. Instead, he's a very sympathetic, identifiable character.
I do the description of Batman's supposed to be this incredible genius, but most comic book writers aren't.
Yeah.
So they can't give him plots that need an incredible genius to solve.
Mm.
So instead, Batman just goes around violating people's constitutional rights.
Yeah. I mean, I think in older comics he was written smart. Back in the days when he appeared in detective comics as a super detective rather than appearing as a superhero, he was written a lot smarter. And he'd actually, solve crimes and do detective work instead of
Just beating people up.
Yeah, finding people to punch. Yada yada yada. Hecarim Miller. Hecarim Miller is my favorite character in the Castlevania series.
Any relation to Carmen?
Yes, that was the joke.
Probably better in future, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah, I suppose so.
Never read it. Have you, Carmela?
No.
It's like one of the first vampire stories, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, it came out just after Dracula, right?
Just before, I think.
Before?
Before.
They were being written at the same time. I could have sworn Dracula was released first, but yeah, they were more or less simultaneous.
The Carmela is, I mean, arguably for the time, more scandalous, I think.
Yeah.
It involves a lady.
Mm.
That's scandalous enough.
A lady being written about? I don't know about that.
Wouldn't that just encourage women to read?
Hmm.
And other Victorian harem things.
Yeah. It's dangerous is what it is. The brains could overheat.
Victorian logic is always funny. Like, if you go on a train and it goes over 20 miles an hour, the air might pass you by so quickly you can't breathe.
Hmm.
Which I mean, it's a thing that could, I guess, happen, but not at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Say that. Like, I feel like it's possible that you could go so fast you couldn't breathe. That seems legit.
Hmm. I mean, if you're in an enclosed space, though, the air's moving along with you.
True.
It's amongst the reasons you're not pinned back to your seat when you ride a train.
You're not? Oh.
Hmm. Oh yeah, so before I brought up the topic of a superior superhero story, you were saying something about the boys. There was like what was it? Like a guy named Dollar Bill who got his cape caught in a door.
Also, I love that detail from Watchmen, by the way. They didn't Dollar Bill just like the mascot for a bank who went a bit funny and started fighting crime?
I think he fought crime to begin with. He was like a sponsored superhero, but yeah, he was basically the bank's mascot.
that detail. But yeah, I think that handles merchandising really well because, like, there are just whole companies whose whole business is managing superheroes. You know, and they manage and run superheroes. That's all they do, and everything's merchandised to the point that we see superheroes appearing in their own films. Films about them that have been, written for them, etc.
Yeah.
That's just it. Like the thing is, oh yeah, we're doing a film about the Seven, so here's Homelander starring as Homelander in Homelander: Rise of Justice.
Yeah.
You see him appearing at movie premieres and all this kind of stuff. It's really cleverly done, like how tacky it all is as well.
Yeah.
Like wherever you go, should crack my neck. Wherever the characters go in it, like whatever they're doing, there is a superhero branded product. Like, and it's just always there. And most of the time, it's never referenced.
Yeah.
Like, they'll just be eating like A-Train ice cream, or a Homelander chocolate bar. And it's just part of the background of the series that it's just, even though these are people who are fighting superheroes, everything's still branded with superheroes. You can't get away from it.
Yeah.
I think that's really clever. Oh, and how cynically it's all marketed as well.
Yeah.
I won't say no because of spoilers, but there's some stuff in series 2 where events happen and then even that just gets marketed. And, the what do you call it? That woke capitalism.
Yeah.
It's businesses supporting causes because there's money to be made from those causes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that goes on as well. Oh. Turns out the factory's not lit enough.
Encountered some trouble. He dies. Like, how can we sell this? I remember there's I guess it's not strictly merchandising, but it's a bit from the perspective of a quite a young superhero in one of the big government teams, grumbling about how she's 13 years old now and she's had superpowers since she was she was one of the youngest known superheroes or superpowered people. But the big picture they have of her on basically all of the displays, but mostly in front of the gift shop at their headquarters, is still her from when she was 8. Yeah, complains a lot about having to see that gap-toothed smile every day when she comes in to do super heroics. Like, she was so marketable as a child superhero that they kind of don't want her to become a teenage superhero.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to side with Badger on this one. Please don't solve the monsters in the warehouse situation by burning down the warehouse again.
I mean, it would solve it.
It would light up the insides, but nonetheless. Hold on.
Oh, what's really cool, by the way, is now when you approach through the little windows, you can see the lanterns hung from the ceiling. That's really cool. I've chucked a load of torches around until we decide for a more permanent lantern-based solution.
Can zombies open doors?
Yes. Well, they can break doors.
Yeah.
Can't open.
I wonder if I can
zombies.
put something together here. We don't have any logs. I wonder if I can
So we can think kind of how we probably might need to redeploy the lanterns upstairs so that it provides a more thorough lighting. Probably instead of having 3 in a row, we'll need 4 or something. I think it's probably what we'll have to do. But it's coming up that time, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I'll have to request a slight extension.
Yeah.
Just while I resolve the situation here.
Set it all on fire.
Oh. No, I'm doing something far more reckless.
What's that?
I'm having trouble coordinating it though.
What is it?
Okay. I've captured a zombie villager.
Captured one.
Yep. Spotted a zombie blacksmith wandering around in the wild, and I led him into the temple and built a little wall around him.
So we need a name tag then.
Hmm.
Stop him despawning. We've not got any in stock, have we?
I doubt it.
Or do we? We do. Got one in stock. Right, morning then, and we'll name the guy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just keep him away from bright lights.
Yeah.
I'll bring it over to you, but
I'm building him a sunroof now.
Says ZZZ.
then what we do is submit him to repeated and dire torture. No wait. Tell us what you know. We've got a golden apple. We can buy more too. What we need is a splash potion of weakness.
Okay. Where's my shovel? I'm gonna have to dig up some dirt to finish this sunroof.
You do not assume incorrectly.
Yes, people were delighted, Badger. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll get to bed and he should be okay in the morning.
Yeah. Just don't go too far from him.
Yeah.
And I'll run over as soon as it's dawn and I was about to try a new experiment, but
It's really just the one zombie.
it's just the one zombie actually.
Capture operation complete.
I'm coming, Lewis.
I'm making a monster machine. Heck yeah, I'm gonna build a zombie wagon, and he's gonna be my co-racer in the wacky races. On a treadmill or something. Yeah, we're just around the corner from Cat Town here.
You don't think that's like one of ours, do you?
It's possible.
Sounds real mad.
You didn't forget something, did you?
What?
Have you ever used the name tag before?
Oh, right, sure.
Don't suppose you Yeah, you didn't bring an anvil along by any chance.
Forget.
Gotta go give a name to our modern day Prometheus.
You quote me a name. I was thinking about getting it to you and letting you choose the name and not doing it myself. I forgot to
Yeah.
actually.
It's a good name. He's got goggles. Yeah, he's a zombie villager, a blacksmith. I believe.
Could be an armor.
Yeah. Make a league champion out of him. Yes! Zombie armorer. Latest tank. Anvil, we'll call him. Badger's named the fellow Anvil.
An anvil?
Sounds good to me.
I'm really tempted to spell it like Neville and put an L and an E on the end.
That works for me. Should have 3 dash moves, 2 of which give him stealth. This does suit his theme of, you know, the zombie armorer identity. And 2 of his moves will block projectiles. Yes.
Would also be like sassy to appeal to hunters.
Yeah, I think so. Once he's named, he won't despawn or teleport, right? So
Shouldn't do.
it'll be good to leave him here for next time. I'm already drawing up plans. Ooh, thank you. Ah, he did name it with an LE. I love it.
Yeah.
I was just sitting here thinking, I wish I told him to do that. That would have been better. There we go.
Real mad.
Yeah.
There does seem something inappropriate about you building this evil temple and there's a zombie in it already.
Yeah.
Who we've imprisoned at the back. Long enough, whereas if you don't die a hero, you
Yeah.
see yourself become the villain. Apparently, one of the guys who were in Supernatural tried to, or he auditioned for Captain America, and obviously Chris Evans got it, and he's now being cast in the next series of The Boys to play Soldier Boy, who's clearly like The Boys Captain America. Someone took the headline article and then just put below it, if you don't die a hero, you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Nice.
Because like The Boys clearly spoofs DC more.
Yeah.
But you know, there won't be above going at Marvel either.
Yeah.
I mean, Homelander is a guy who wears blue and red, has heat vision, X-ray vision, flies, invulnerable, super strength. Queen Maeve dresses like an Amazonian warrior and has like super strength and toughness and stuff.
Yeah.
He trains super fast. The Deep can talk to sea creatures. They're all part of the team called the Seven, who are the top superheroes. Wait, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Raiders.
Oh boy.
There's villagers out there.
Helmets on.
I'm unarmored.
Okay, maybe you should play it safe then. Oh, behind you!
Thank you. I'll engage him from the front.
Is there more on your side? Or is it
It's
just
four
this
of them.
one?
There's a whole squad.
Okay.
I gotta take cover.
Ah,
They're
yeah.
coming.
Ah, they've taken the entrance. Okay. This dark nether temple that we've constructed, it's a bit of a trouble magnet, isn't it?
It's a bit. Oh!
Whoop. I didn't see a captain. You're not cursed, are you?
Got a loaded crossbow which now I destroyed. I don't think I'm cursed.
Okay. Yeah. I've not
Look
got
at
any
all these
symbols.
arrows in trees where they missed us.
Yeah.
Also, that looked like a proper shootout.
Yeah.
Because like we were firing, like I was loaded an arrow, dodging around corner, firing it. They were in doorway. You were tanking it with your shield.
Yeah, I just bunked down and let you handle it mostly.
That worked really well because I mean I'm unarmored more or less,
Yeah.
but I've got my enchanted bow with Archer's Keenness 3, whatever that is. Yeah, I didn't see a captain, and I don't think I'm cursed. I'd know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
It's the first time in a long time we've seen any of those. Like
Yeah,
around
and-
here.
Yeah, definitely in this area.
Oh, with that excitement.
Yeah,
Also, I
let's
just saw the water golem.
Ah, yeah, it's just around there. Yeah, I guess we'll wrap up there before something else happens. Guess we know what we're doing next time. We've got some potions questing to do.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, Loomis. Always.
Yeah, thanks for being here. It was good.
So we're back on Friday, 1900 BST. Who knows what for?
Yeah.
Not Minecraft, something else, but we'll see what on the day.
Yeah. I should be doing Hollow Knight Friday afternoon. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to next week. Our quest to cure the zombie villager. And then I've got plans. Something I've been meditating on for a while, but a zombie villager would facilitate it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been good. Hope to see you next time. Till then, have a good night,
Alright.
everyone.